Hello friends, and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be drawing my mom's eye. Starting off, we're just trying to get down the base lines, first marking where we want the top and the bottom of the eye to be, and then trying to do the outline. As you can see, I have screwed up a few times, but I'm just fixing it as I go and trying to make it as correct as I possibly can. I am using a reference image as on my laptop, which is just to the side, which is always a good thing to do when doing a drawing, because obviously you can do them from your head, but if you want them to be extremely realistic, you're going to most likely need a reference. Next, I'm trying to get in the waterline, and in this image I can see the upper waterline, which you might not be able to in your own image. So I'm adding that in as well as the bottom waterline. Next, I'm going to be adding in the tear duct and just getting down the basic lines that I can see there. There aren't very many in my image, so I'm just getting down the base ones. Next, I am trying to draw in the iris, and as you can see here, I did begin to screw up a bit, but I fixed it and decided to draw it from the top because I was making it too skinny when I tried to continue my line from the bottom. Next, I'm adding in the pupil, which isn't completely round in my image, so I'm just going to try to get down the base lines that I can. I was just checking it with my fingers, as you can see for a moment. Next, I'm adding in the reflection on the eye, which goes out from the iris and over the white of the eye, and that surrounds the pupil a bit, which is part of the harsh lines at the top. Now I'm adding in the crease, which isn't a super smooth line. It kind of curves around the outside of the eye. It does not fit it exactly. There's also a few parts that come out. Now I am just coloring in the iris, and I'm trying to get as much detail as I possibly can, focusing a lot on the image that I have in front of me, and trying to make them as close as I can. After adding in the reflection of the lashes into the glare on the iris, I'm now shading in the white of the eye, because it is not completely white. There's a lot of shading going on, and even if it looks a little bit too dark now, once you add stuff around the eye, it will definitely look a lot lighter. Now starting to add in the capillaries and veins that are in the white of the eye, just trying to get them as accurate as I can. Some are a lot more noticeable than the others, so I'm making sure to put different amounts of pressure depending on how noticeable they are. Here I am just trying to blend in the part of the glare that is over the white of the eye, because it isn't completely white either. And now I'm just sort of shading around the eye. The waterline, the crease, and the lid. And then I will be adding a bit more detail into those areas, as all of the lines and little wrinkles in the skin, and highlighting the parts that are a little bit higher. Under the eye there are a lot of lines, some that are a lot more noticeable than others, and in this drawing I've definitely made some of them more noticeable than they are in the picture, which tends to happen in a lot of drawings, which is completely fine though. Even though it's not the exact copy of the image, it still looks very realistic, even if things are slightly more exaggerated. Now I'm grabbing some of my gel pens, my white gel pens, to add in the highlights. There's a long highlight around the waterline, which I'm currently adding in, Then I'll be adding in highlights on the tear duct and other parts that are like really glary. After adding in the glares, I've started adding on the lashes. Now in this image, the lashes are very light color, so they aren't super dark. So I'm just adding in the very base of some of the lashes that are like almost black. But as you can see, I'm taking my gel pen and adding in the rest because the tops of the lashes are very, very light, especially since this photo is taken outside. Finishing off by doing some finishing touches on the image and making sure everything is the best I can get it for the time being. I am then just going to add my signature and the date to the corner of the image, and that is it. So thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this video, please consider liking it and subscribing if you'd like to see more, and also consider commenting what you would like to see next. Thank you!